Travel smarter, mastering the art of exploration. Let's get into it. My course objectives: I want you to gain travel confidence, mastering essential travel skills like navigation, foreign transit systems, communication across language barriers, and adapting to new cultures with ease. Want you to develop a smart travel habits, learn proven techniques for efficient packing, creating realistic budgets, finding hidden gems, and maintaining personal safety in any destination. I want you to maximize every journey, transform from a tourist to an explorer by learning to plan meaningful itineraries, connect with locals, and create deep, authentic travel experiences. How to use this course. I'd like for you to read the content, explore the course materials at your own pace, absorbing key information and practical tips, engage with activities, complete the interactive exercises to solidify your understanding and apply your newfound knowledge, and prepare for your trip. So excited for ya! Use the course's framework and tools to plan and prepare for your upcoming travels. If you are going to Germany, you're going to have so much fun. Travel requirements from the USA to Germany. Essential documentation of requirements for US citizens planning a trip to Germany. Passport validity. US citizens must have a valid passport with at least 3 months of validity remaining beyond their planned departure date from Germany. Visa-free travel. U.S. citizens generally don't need a visa for stays up to 90 days within any 180-day period in Germany or other Schengen area countries. Length of stay. Track your time carefully. The 90-day limit applies to entire Schengen area, not just Germany. Health insurance. While not always checked at entry, it's legally required to have travel health insurance with a minimum coverage of 30,000 euros for emergency medical treatment and reparation. Customs regulations. Be aware of duty-free allowance when entering Germany. 200 cigarettes, 1 liter of spirits, 4 liters of wine, and gifts valued up to 430 euros are permitted without declaration. Benefits of following along. Confidence boost. You're going to gain confidence in your travel abilities, reducing stress and maximizing your enjoyment. Budget savings. Learn cost-effective strategies to save money and stretch your travel budget further. Enriched experiences. Immerse yourself in new cultures and create unforgettable memories through meaningful travel experiences. Practical language skills. Greet locals, order food like a pro, ask for directions, and handle common travel situations with ease. No more awkward language barriers. All right, you guys, I'm super excited, and we'll see you in the next module. Why do you want to learn basic German? The German language. German is a beautiful and melodic language spoken by over 130 million people worldwide. Rich German heritage. Germany boasts a rich culture from its classical music and literature to its renowned engineering and scientific achievements. Top reasons to learn German phrases. Enhanced travel experience. Navigating Germany becomes smoother, enriching your cultural immersion. It's going to be improved communication. Connecting with locals leads to authentic interactions and deeper understanding. Cultural appreciation. Engaging with German art, music, and history becomes more meaningful. And career advancement. Learning German opens doors for global business opportunities. All right, getting around Germany more easily. Directions and transportation. Understanding basic German phrases for directions and transportation can make your journey stress-free. Train and bus travel. Learn how to inquire about train schedules and routes, allow you to explore Germany efficiently. Taxi and rideshare services. Knowing basic German phrases can help you communicate your destination clearly to taxi drivers. Asking for help. Knowing how to ask for help or information in German can be valuable in unfamiliar situations. All right, I'm going to be going over understanding menus and orders at restaurants. By the end of this, you're going to know how to order food. You're going to be able to decipher the menu, communication preferences, knowing how to indicate dietary restrictions or preferences in German. I'm going to be showing you all that. Connecting with locals and making new friends. Simple greetings, learning how to say hello, how are you, and thank you in Germany can make a positive impression. Basic phrases, knowing how to ask simple questions like what is your name and where are you from, can spark conversation. Cultural understanding, learning about German customs and etiquette can help you build meaningful connections. Appreciating German art, music, and history. Art and architecture. Gain a deeper understanding of famous German painters like Albrecht Dürer and Caspar David Friedrich. Music and opera. Appreciating German composers like Beethoven, Bach, and Wagner becomes more enriching. History and culture. Understanding key historical events like the Reformation and the fall of the Berlin Wall becomes more meaningful. Boosting your career opportunities. Again, global business. Germany's strong economic and its role in global trade make German a valuable asset. Increased job prospects. Companies with international operations often seek employees with German language skills. Also, enhance competitiveness. Learning German can differentiate you from other candidates and make you more competitive. All right, you guys, we'll see you in the next module. To lesson 3, quick pronunciation guide. Let's get into it. German vowel sounds. Short vowels in German have a crisp, precise pronunciation like Apfel. Apfel. Apfel means apple. Setzen. 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 And then you have bitte, 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 which means please. And then you have Post, 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 which is mail. Or Butter, 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 which is butter. These short vowels are typically pronounced more quickly and with less resonance. They often appear in close syllables, syllables ending in a consonant, and create a compact, direct sound. Practice distinguishing these short vowels by focusing on their quick, precise articulation. Long vowels. Long vowels stretch and resonate more clearly. Vage, vage. Waage, which means scale. Or then you have the AE, which is like See, 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 which is lake. And then you have the EEIE pronunciation is Knie, 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 which is your knee. Or the OH, O, Brot, 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 which is bread. Or the OO, the double O, the U, Schule, 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 which means school. Long vowels are typically pronounced with extended duration and a more melodic resonance. They often occur open syllables or are marked with an umlaut or additional vowel. To master long vowels, focus on elongating the sound while maintaining clear pronunciation. Okay, now let's practice short vowels. Follow along and repeat after me. Apfel, 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 which means apple. And right there you have that crisp A sound. Setzen, 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 which is the quick E sound, is to sit. Bitte, 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 which is the short I sound, is this please. Now for the long vowels. Schule, which is the extended U sound. Schule, Schule. See is the prolonged EE sound. See, see, see. And then you have vage, 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 which is the stretched AA sound. All right, I want you to practice. I want you to listen to each word carefully in isolation. Practice the vowel sound separately first. Combine with surrounding consonants slowly. Record yourself and compare with the native audio. Practice each word 5 to 10 times. Use language learning apps, YouTube tutorials, or work with a language partner for feedback. The sh sound, the soft sh, appears when sh appears before front vowels I or E. It's pronounced like a soft sh sound, similar to the H in huge. Examples: ich, 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 which is I, sounds like ish. Mädchen, 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 which means girl, and sounds like Mädchen. All right, and then you have the hard sh sound. After back vowels A, O, and U, sh pronounce a more guttural, raspy sound from the back of the throat. Example: ach, ach, ach. When you want to say like O, has a rough sound. And then you have Buch, 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 which is book. And sounds like I just said book, Buch. All right. And then we have the IEU. All right. Start with your mouth open as a A and glide to close to a EE position like English I, but a crisper mine, mine, mine. Beispiel, Beispiel, which means example. Klein, klein, which is small. Reihe, Reihe, which is row, means row. Oder zwei, 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 which means two. All right, and then we have the EU. Start with rounded lips as in a O and move to a pursed position. More rounded than the English oi, heute, which means today, heute, heute. Freund, Freund, which means friend, Freund. Deutsch, Deutsch, Deutsch means German. Neu, neu, neu is new. Leute, Leute, Leute means people. Practice tip: record yourself saying these words and compare with native pronunciation. Focus on the transition between the two vowel sounds. It should be smooth and continuous, no separate sounds. Consonant blends. Pronounced As in English, Straße, 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 which means street. Stuhl, 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 as in chair. Sh, pronounced like the English sh, Schule, as in school. Schule, Schule is school. Schlüssel, Schlüssel, Schlüssel means key. And then we have pronounced as in English, spielen, 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 which is play. Sport, Sport, Sport is sport. Unusual letter combinations. Pronounced like the English oi, Häuser, Häuser, Häuser is houses. Käufer, Käufer, Käufer means buyer. And then you have the IE pronounced like the English EE. Liebe, 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 which means love. Brief, 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 which means letter. QU, pronounced like the English KV, Quelle, 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 which means source. Qualität, 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 which means quality. Gender articles in German. Well, in English, you only have you have one. In German, der is masculine. Masculine nouns typically end in er, en, or el, or refer to male beings. Examples: der Mann, the man. Der Lehrer, the teacher. And der Freund, which is the friend. Die, which is feminine. Feminine nouns often end in E or in UNG. Heit, Kite, or Schaft. Examples: die Frau, die Frau, die Frau. Excuse me, which means the woman. Die Liebe, die Liebe, die Liebe means love. And die Schule means school. Das Neuter. Neuter nouns frequently end in chen, line, diminutives, or refer to abstract concepts. Examples include das Kind, the child, das Mädchen, the girl, and das Beispiel, the example. All right, you guys, pronunciation practice. I'd like for you to record your speech using a smartphone app or computer program to capture your German pronunciation. I want you to analyze your recording, listen carefully to identify areas of improvement in clarity and annotation, compare with native speakers, use online resources to compare your pronunciation with authentic German speech. Practice regularly. Dedicate time daily to refine your pronunciation skills and build confidence. All right, you guys are doing amazing, and we'll see you in the next module. For learning German alphabet and numbers 1 through 24. Let's begin. A, B, C, D. Repeat again after me. A, B, C, D. And again. A, B, C, D. E, F, G, H, I. E, F, G, H, I. E, F, G, H, I. J, K, L, M, N. J, K, L, M, N. J, K, L, M, N. O, P, Q, R, S. O, P, Q, R, S. O, P, Q, R, S. T, U, V, B, X, Y, Z. T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. German alphabet has got 26 letters, 4 special characters. You have E, U, and the sharp S, equaling 30 letters total, 22 consonants, 8 vowels. Special characters clarify pronunciation, often omitting in word counts. All letters are gender neutral using das as the article. Counting in German. Here we go. Eins, eins, eins. Zwei, zwei, zwei. Drei, drei, drei. Vier, vier, vier. Fünf, fünf, fünf. Sechs, sechs, sechs. Sieben, sieben, sieben. Acht, acht, acht. Neun, neun, neun. 10, 10, 10. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 13, 13, 13. 14, 14, 14. 15, 15, 15. 16, 16, 16. 17, 17, 17. 18, 18, 18. 19, 19, 19. 20, 20, 20. 21, 21, 21. 22, 22, 22. 23, 23, 23. 24, 24, 24. Great job, and we'll see you in the next module, guys. Welcome to Module 2, Lesson 1, where we're going to be learning to say hello and goodbye in German. This will guide you through the basics of German greetings and farewells. Let's get into it. Greetings for different times of the day. In the morning, you would say Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. In the afternoon, you would say Guten Tag, Guten Tag, Guten Tag. And in the evening, you would say Guten Abend, Guten Abend, Guten Abend, which means good evening. Common phrases for greetings and farewell. Hallo, hallo, hallo is the informal hello. Goodbye is tschüss, 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 which is the informal. And the formal way goodbye is Auf Wiedersehen, Auf Wiedersehen, Auf Wiedersehen. German slang greetings. Servus, Servus, Servus. Common greeting used in southern Germany and Austria, meaning hello or goodbye. Grüß Gott, Grüß Gott, Grüß Gott literally means greet God, a more formal greeting often used in Bavaria. Mahlzeit, Mahlzeit, Mahlzeit is a friendly greeting often used during meal times, meaning enjoy your meal. Introducing yourself. Start with a formal Guten Tag, ich heiße Stella. Guten Tag, ich heiße Stella. Guten Tag, ich heiße Stella. Good day, my name is Stella. Followed by freut mich, Sie kennenzulernen. Freut mich, Sie kennenzulernen. Freut mich, Sie kennenzulernen. Freut mich, Sie kennenzulernen, which is nice to meet you. Now the informal way would be Hallo, ich bin Stella. Hello, I am Stella is what you say. Hallo, mein Name ist Stella. Hallo, mein Name ist Stella. Hallo, mein Name ist Stella, which translates to hello, my name is Stella. And then you would insert your name. Ask in formal way, und Sie? Und Sie? Und Sie? And you? This is a direct way to ask the other person their name after you've introduced yourself in a formal setting. Now the informal way would be, wer bist du? Wer bist du? Wer bist du? Wer bist du? Who are you? A more casual way to inquire about their name, suitable for friends or acquaintances. Differences from English greetings. Formal versus informal. German uses strict formal Sie and informal Du address, which is more structured than English casual interactions. Always use formal greetings with strangers, older people, and in professional settings. Time of the day. Unlike German generic hello, German greetings exchange precisely with time. Guten Morgen, which is morning, Guten Tag, which is good day, and Guten Abend, which is the evening. This reflects a cultural emphasis on specificity and politeness. Slang and regional variations. Regional greetings like Servus in Bavaria, Grüß Gott in Austria, and Moin in northern Germany demonstrate linguistic diversity absent in standard English greetings. Responding to greetings and introductions. To a greeting, respond with the same greeting, Guten Tag. To an introduction, say freut mich, freut mich, freut mich, and then your name, nice to meet you, and then the name. Informal, you can also use hallo or tschüss in casual settings. Body language and gestures in German language. Handshake, common greeting, firm but not too strong. Eye contact, important for showing respect and interest. And avoid loud, overly expressive gestures. All right, you guys, I'd like for you to practice. I want you to repeat greetings and introductions out loud. See if you can role play with somebody. Practice introducing yourself and responding to greetings. And then I'd like for you to explore online resources and apps for interactive learning. All right, you guys, we'll see you in the next module. To module 2, lesson 2, where we're going to be going over introducing yourself. This lesson will teach you how to introduce yourself and ask for someone's name in German. Let's get into it. Importance of introductions. Introductions are a crucial social skill, facilitating connections and fostering positive interactions. They provide a foundation for building relationships and establishing a sense of community. Gender in German. Feminine gender. Many German nouns have a feminine gender, and the definitive article is die. Die, die. In English, it would be the. Masculine gender. Some nouns are masculine and use the article der. Der. And then you have neuter gender. Some nouns are neuter and use the article das. Das. Das, which is English for the. Your introduction. Ich heiße Stella. Ich heiße Stella. Simple and friendly. The phrase ich heiße literally means I am called, and is the most common informal way to introduce yourself in German. Use this introduction with peers, friends, and informal settings like language exchanges or social gatherings. Your introduction. Mein Name ist Stella. Formal situations. This introduction is suitable for formal settings, such as business meetings or academic gatherings. Professional tone. The use of mein Name ist conveys a more formal and respectful tone. Mein Name ist Stella. Asking their name, wie heißen Sie? Formal. Formal setting. Use this phrase in business meetings with professors, older people, or when you're meeting partners' parents. It shows respect and professionalism. That's a pronunciation right there. Guide. And then expected responses. Common replies include ich heiße or mein Name ist. Mein Name ist Stella, followed by your name. They may also add freut mich, Sie kennenzulernen. Freut mich, Sie kennenzulernen, which is pleased to meet you. Asking their name, informal. Wie heißt du? Wie heißt du? Wie heißt du? Informal use. This question is used in informal situation with friends or people you may know well. Close relationships. It conveys a sense of familiarity and closeness. Freut mich. Freut mich. Freut mich is a common and polite response to someone introducing themselves. It means pleased to meet you and is an informal way to express friendliness and warmth. You can use it in most situations when meeting someone for the first time. This is the phrase. The phrase freut mich, Sie kennenzulernen. Freut mich, Sie kennenzulernen. Freut mich, Sie kennenzulernen is a formal way to say nice to meet you in German. This polite and respectful greeting is appropriate in formal settings such as business meetings or academic gatherings. Understanding gendered language. Addressing individuals. In German, formalities are gendered. Herr for men, Frau for women. These titles are always used with formal Sie forms, such as Wie heißen Sie, Frau Schmidt? Wie heißen Sie, Frau Schmidt? Wie heißen Sie, Frau Schmidt? This system is essential in professional and formal situations. Respectful communication. Beyond titles, many German nouns have distinct masculine and feminine forms. For example, a male teacher is der Lehrer, while a female teacher is die Lehrerin. Using these correct forms demonstrates cultural awareness and proper language etiquette. Saying goodbye. When leaving a conversation or ending a meeting, it is essential to use the appropriate German goodbye expression based on the social context and level of formality. Formal goodbyes. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. The most formal goodbye suitable for business meetings, speaking with elders, or in professional settings. Another one would be Auf Wiederhören. Auf Wiederhören. Auf Wiederhören. This is a formal goodbye used specifically when ending phone calls. Informal goodbyes. Tschüss. Tschüss. Tschüss is casual goodbye used among friends and family, similar to bye in English. Bis später. Bis später. Bis später means see you later, perfect for temporary goodbyes with friends. Ciao. Ciao. Very casual, borrowed from Italian, popular among younger people. Remember that using the wrong level of formality can be considered impolite, so it's important to choose the appropriate goodbye expression for each situation. All right, I want you to recap and key takeaways. It's a crucial skill to build relationships and establishing connections. Make sure you know the difference of the formal mein Name ist and wie heißen Sie, and the informal ich heiße and wie heißt du. All right, you guys, we'll see you in the Welcome to Module 2, Lesson 3, Common Polite Phrases in German. Let's get into it. Maybe over here. Using bitte, please. Similar to please in English, bitte is used when making requests or offering something. Asking for something. Bitte geben Sie mir eine Tasse Kaffee. Bitte geben Sie mir eine Tasse Kaffee. Bitte geben Sie mir eine Tasse Kaffee. Please give me a cup of coffee. Offering something. Bitte, nehmen Sie Platz. Bitte, nehmen Sie Platz. Bitte, nehmen Sie Platz. Please have a seat. Using danke, thank you. Danke expresses gratitude. Use it after receiving something or being helped. Formal, vielen Dank. Vielen Dank. Vielen Dank, many thanks. More formal than danke. Informal would be Dankeschön, Dankeschön, Dankeschön. Thank you very much. More polite than danke. Apologizing with Entschuldigung. Excuse me. Entschuldigung is used to apologize for interrupting or causing inconvenience. General apology, Entschuldigung. Entschuldigung. For accidental bumps, Entschuldigung ich habe Sie angerempelt. Entschuldigung, ich habe Sie angerempelt. Excuse me, I bumped into you. Expressing pleasure with gern geschehen. You're welcome. Gern geschehen is the polite response when someone thanks you. It means you're welcome. Response to danke, thank you. Gern geschehen. Gern geschehen. Gern geschehen. You're welcome. Response to vielen Dank, many thanks. Gern geschehen. You're welcome. Response to Dankeschön, which is thank you very much. Gern geschehen. You're welcome. Polite request with können Sie. Could you? Use könnten Sie to make polite requests. It's a more formal and respectful way than a direct command. Request for information. Könnten Sie mir bitte sagen, wo die Toilette ist? Könnten Sie mir bitte sagen, wo die Toilette ist? Könnten Sie mir bitte sagen, wo die Toilette ist? Could you please tell me where the restroom is? Request for action. Könnten Sie bitte das Fenster öffnen? Könnten Sie bitte das Fenster öffnen? Könnten Sie bitte das Fenster öffnen? Could you please open the window? Saying Danke, thank you. In German, Danke is used to express gratitude. Formal, use vielen Dank, many thanks, for a more formal expression of gratitude. And informal would use Dankeschön. Dankeschön. Thank you very much, for a more polite and informal expression of gratitude. Using Sie. In German, Sie is the formal you, used for addressing someone with respect. Formal situation using Sie when addressing strangers, old people, or individuals in positions of authority. Polite usage. It's generally safer to use Sie unless you're specifically encouraged to use the informal du. Okay. I want you to practice, record yourself speaking these phrases, and I want you to listen to how I said it. All right, you guys, we'll see you in the next module. Welcome to Lesson 4, Asking Simple Questions in German. Let's get into it. Asking where is. Wo ist die nächste U-Bahn-Station? Wo ist die nächste U-Bahn-Station? Where's the nearest subway station? Wie komme ich zum Hauptbahnhof? Wie komme ich zum Hauptbahnhof? Wie komme ich zum Hauptbahnhof? How do I get to the main train station? Wie viel kostet eine Fahrkarte nach Berlin? Wie viel kostet eine Fahrkarte nach Berlin? Wie viel kostet eine Fahrkarte nach Berlin? How much is a ticket to Berlin? Kann ich hier ein Taxi rufen? Kann ich hier ein Taxi rufen? Can I call a taxi here? These phrases are essential for navigating German-speaking cities. Practice these before your trip. Asking, what is this in German? At the bakery, was ist das? And you're pointing to a pastry. The baker, das ist ein Berliner. Es ist mit Marmelade gefüllt. What is this? That's a jelly donut. It's filled with jam. And they're so delicious. You've got to try them when you go to Germany. They are so good. At the train station, tourist, Entschuldigung, was ist das? Pointing to a board. Station worker would say, das ist der Fahrplan. Hier können Sie sehen, wann Ihr Zug abfährt. Das ist der Fahrplan. Hier können Sie sehen, wann Ihr Zug abfährt. Excuse me, what is this? That is the schedule. Here you can see when your train departs. At a restaurant, you would say, das sieht lecker aus. Was ist das? The waiter would say, das ist Sauerbraten, ein traditionelles deutsches Gericht. Es ist marinierter Rinderbraten mit Rotkohl und Kartoffelklößen. That looks delicious. What is this? That is Sauerbraten, a traditional German dish. It's marinated pot roast with red cabbage and potato dumplings. Asking where is in German. At security. Entschuldigung, wo ist die Sicherheitskontrolle? Entschuldigung, wo ist die Sicherheitskontrolle? Entschuldigung, wo ist die Sicherheitskontrolle? Airport staff, gehen Sie geradeaus und dann links. Es ist neben dem Duty-Free Shop. Excuse me, where is security? Go straight ahead, then left. It's next to the duty-free shop. Finding gates. Wo ist Gate B24 bitte? Gate B24 ist im Terminal B. Folgen Sie den blauen Schildern. Where is Gate B24, please? Gate B24 is in Terminal B. Follow the blue signs. Luggage problems. Oh, don't we just love those? Just not. Entschuldigung, wo ist die Gepäckausgabe? Entschuldigung, wo ist die Gepäckausgabe? Entschuldigung, wo ist die Gepäckausgabe? The staff would say, die Gepäckausgabe ist im Erdgeschoss. Nehmen Sie die Rolltreppe nach unten. Excuse me, where's the baggage claim? Baggage claim is on the ground floor. Take the escalator down. Getting help. Wo finde ich die Information? Wo finde ich die Information? Der Informationsschalter ist in der Mitte der Haupthalle gegenüber vom Eingang. Der Informationsschalter ist in der Mitte der Haupthalle gegenüber vom Eingang. Where can I find information? The information desk is in the center of the main hallway opposite the entrance. Formal versus informal German. Formal Sie when speaking to strangers, authorities, or elders. Was ist das bitte? Means, what is this, please? Was ist das bitte? Was ist das bitte? Wo ist der Bahnhof? Wo ist der Bahnhof? Wo ist der Bahnhof? Where is this train station? Entschuldigung, können Sie mir helfen? Entschuldigung, können Sie mir helfen? Excuse me, can you help me? Informal du. You would use with friends, family, and children. Was ist das? What is this? Wo ist das Restaurant? Where's the restaurant? Kannst du mir helfen? Can you help me? When to switch. Germans typically offer wir können du sagen. This means we can use the informal form. Wait for this invitation before switching from formal to informal. All right, you guys, now it's your turn to practice asking wo ist with a partner. Take turns asking, wo die Toilette ist, wo der Bahnhof ist, wo ist das Restaurant, and then identify objects, point to items, and see if you can know the German word for it. Practice politeness, and we'll see you in the next module. Welcome to Module 2, Lesson 5. We're going to go over cultural etiquette tips. Let's get into it. Dining etiquette. Be punctual for dinner parties. It's considered rude to be late. It's a good idea to bring a small gift like flowers or chocolate for the host. Table manners. Wait for the host to begin eating. Avoid talking with your mouth full. Use cutlery properly, with the fork held in the left hand and the knife in the right, and respect the pace of the meal. Compliments. Express appreciation for the food and hospitality. Avoid interrupting the host or exchanging the subject during the meal. Show respect by engaging in conversation, asking thoughtful questions. Conversation topics and taboos. Engaging in polite and respectful conversations is important. Some topics are better avoided in casual settings. Appropriate topics: travel experiences, hobbies and interests, current events, non-political, German culture and traditions. And then topics you want to avoid are going to be like personal finances, controversial politics, World War II, religious debates. Okay? So, conversation topics. Start with weather, current events, or hobbies. Ask about other person's work or family. German culture is known for its direct and honest communication style. Conversation taboos. Avoid personal questions about income, religion, or politics, and be mindful of potentially controversial topics. Avoid excessive boasting or interrupting others. Respecting cultural differences. You're going to get a culture shock going to Germany. This is how it is. Embracing cultural diversity enriches our lives and fosters a sense of understanding. Respect the customs and traditions of others. Keep an open mind. Approach the new culture with an open mind and a willingness to learn. Seek to understand the perspective of others. Cultural sensitivity. Be aware of your own cultural bias and strive to be sensitive to the customs and beliefs of other cultures. Nonverbal communication. Eye contact. Maintaining eye contact is important in Germany. It shows attentiveness and engagement in the conversation. Personal space. Germans tend to prefer a little more personal space compared to other cultures. Avoid standing too close to others. Body language. Be mindful of body language. Avoid excessive gesturing. Direct and clear communication is preferred. All right, you guys are doing amazing. We'll see you in the next module. All right, welcome to Module 3, Lesson 1. We're going to be going over vocabulary for public transport in Germany. Let's get into it. Keywords for trains in Germany. Train is going to be der Zug, der Zug, der Zug. Station is going to be der Bahnhof, der Bahnhof, der Bahnhof. Platform, der Bahnsteig, der Bahnsteig, der Bahnsteig. Departure means die Abfahrt, die Abfahrt. Common train types and classes. ICE is the Intercity Express. Der ICE is Germany's fastest train, traveling up to 300 kilometers per hour. It includes Wi-Fi, restaurant car, Bordrestaurant, power outlets and quiet zones, Ruhebereich, 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 primarily connects major cities like Berlin, Hamburg, and Munich. Ticket prices are typically 50 to 120 euros. Then you have the IC, the Intercity, der IC, medium speed train traveling up to 200 kilometers per hour with a bistro car, border bistro, and basic Wi-Fi. Connects medium and large cities, often with more stops than ICE. More affordable option, tickets usually 30 to 80 euros. Popular for business travelers. RE, Regional Express, der RE, Standard Speed Train up to 160 kilometers per hour, serving smaller stations, Bahnhöfe, basic amenities, no food service. Used for daily commuting, pendeln, tickets typically 10 to 30 euros. Can use regional day tickets, Ländertickets for savings. Erste Klasse, first class. Available on all train types. Benefits include wider seats, breitere Sitze, breitere Sitze, breitere Sitze, more legroom, mehr Beinfreiheit, mehr Beinfreiheit, mehr Beinfreiheit, complimentary newspapers, kostenlose Zeitungen, kostenlose Zeitungen, kostenlose Zeitungen, and priority boarding, bevorzugtes Einsteigen, bevorzugtes Einsteigen, usually 50 to 100% more expensive than second class. Buying train tickets and passes. Ticket, das Ticket, das Ticket, das Ticket. Pass ist die Fahrkarte, die Fahrkarte, die Fahrkarte. Ticketmaschine ist der Fahrkartenautomat, der Fahrkartenautomat, der Fahrkartenautomat. Ticket Counter, der Fahrkartenschalter, der Fahrkartenschalter, der Fahrkartenschalter. Vocabulary for taking the bus. Bus, der Bus, der Bus, der Bus. Busstop, die Bushaltestelle, die Bushaltestelle, die Bushaltestelle. Route, die Linie, die Linie, die Linie. Timetable, der Fahrplan, der Fahrplan, der Fahrplan. Types of buses and stops. You have a city bus, which is der Stadtbus, der Stadtbus, der Stadtbus. Inner city routes running every 10 to 20 minutes, usually numbered, i.e. bus 100. Tickets cost between 2 to 3 euros per trip or use day passes. Tageskarte, Tageskarte, Tageskarte. Common announcement, nächste Bushaltestelle, Nächste Bushaltestelle. Nächste Bushaltestelle. Next stop. Regional bus. Der Regionalbus. Connects towns and villages, running every 1 to 2 hours. Look for yellow signs marked RB. Tickets cost 3 to 10 euros depending on distance. Often coordinated with train schedules at major stations. Bahnhöfe. Bahnhöfe. Bahnhofe. Expressbus. Der Schnellbus. Der Schnellbus. Faster service with limited stops between major destinations, usually prefixed with X, X10. Higher price, 5 to 15 euros, but faster journey times. Popular for airport connections, Flughafenbus, 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 and intercity travel. Taxi. Das Taxi. Das Taxi. Taxi rank. Die Taxistand. Die Taxistand. Die Taxistand. Fare. Der Fahrpreis. Der Fahrpreis. Der Fahrpreis. Tipp. Das Trinkgeld. Das Trinkgeld. Congratulations, you've mastered essential transport vocabulary, including train types, ICE, IC, RE, ticket terms, der Fahrkartenautomat, die Fahrkarte, and bus and taxi basics, die Bushaltestelle und der Taxistand. You can now confidently purchase tickets, 10 to 80 euros depending on train type, distinguish between first and second class options, navigate city buses, der Stadtbus, and regional routes, and even handle taxi fares, der Fahrpreis, with appropriate tipping, das Trinkgeld. Remember key phrases like nächste Bushaltestelle, which means next stop, and practice using Tageskarte, day pass, for city travel. Keep using these words in real situations to strengthen your German language skills. All right, you guys are doing amazing, and we'll see you in the next module. We're going to be going over asking for directions in German. Let's get into it. Key phrases for asking directions. Entschuldigung, können Sie mir bitte den Weg zum zeigen? Entschuldigung, können Sie mir bitte den Weg zum wherever you're going zeigen? Entschuldigung, können Sie mir bitte den Weg zum wherever you're going zeigen? Können Sie mir bitte sagen, wie ich zum wherever you're going komme? Können Sie mir bitte sagen, wie ich zum wherever you're going komme? Können Sie mir bitte sagen, wie ich zum wherever you're going komme? Useful vocabulary to say straight is geradeaus, geradeaus, geradeaus. Right is rechts, rechts, rechts. Left is links, links, links. And please means bitte, bitte, bitte. Thank you is danke, danke, danke. Understanding directions. Geradeaus means straight ahead, using when someone should continue without turning. For example, gehen Sie immer geradeaus bis zur Ampel. Gehen Sie immer geradeaus bis zur Ampel. Gehen Sie immer geradeaus bis zur Ampel. Go ahead straight until the traffic light. Rechts means to the right. Use it to indicate when you turn to the right. For example, biegen Sie an die nächste Ecke rechts ab. Biegen Sie bitte an der nächste Ecke rechts ab. Biegen Sie an der nächste Ecke rechts ab. Turn right at the next corner. Links means to the left. Use it to indicate a turn to the left. For example, das Museum ist links von der Kirche. Von der Kirche. The museum is to the left of the church. Das Museum ist links vor der Kirche. Das Museum ist links von der Kirche. The train station, der Bahnhof. Entschuldigung, wo ist der Bahnhof? Entschuldigung, wo ist der Bahnhof? Excuse me, where's the train station? Train stations are essential landmarks in German cities. You can also ask, wie komme ich zum Bahnhof? Wie komme ich zum Bahnhof? Wie komme ich zum Bahnhof? How do I get to the train station? The museum, das Museum. Entschuldigung, wo ist das Museum? Entschuldigung, wo ist das Museum? Entschuldigung, wo ist das Museum? Excuse me, where's the museum? Remember when asking about specific museums, include the name. Wo ist das Deutsche Museum? Many German cities have multiple museums. The bakery, die Bäckerei. Die Bäckerei. Entschuldigung, wo ist die Bäckerei? Entschuldigung, wo ist die Bäckerei? Excuse me, where's the bakery? Tip: bakeries are common in Germany. You might want to be more specific. Wo ist die nächste Bäckerei? Wo ist die nächste Bäckerei? Where's the nearest bakery? Given simple directions, start. Gehen Sie von hier aus geradeaus bis zur Ampel. Das sind ungefähr 100 Meter. Nächst, an der Ampel biegen Sie rechts ab in der Hauptstraße. Sie sehen dann eine große Bäckerei an der Ecke. Gehen Sie an der Bäckerei vorbei und noch etwa 50 Meter weiter. Das Ziel befindet sich auf der rechten Seite direkt neben der Bank. Clarifying and confirming directions. Understanding. Können Sie das bitte wiederholen? Können Sie das bitte wiederholen? Can you repeat that, please? Confirming. Also ich gehe geradeaus und dann rechts. So I go straight ahead and then right. All right, here goes your practice scenarios. Your scenario 1, you are at the train station, Bahnhof, and need to find the bakery. Ask, Entschuldigung, wo ist die Bäckerei? Entschuldigung, wo ist die Bäckerei? Expected response, gehen Sie geradeaus und dann links. Die Bäckerei ist neben der Post. Scenario 2, you're in the city park, Stadtpark, looking for the History Museum. Ask, können Sie mir bitte den Weg zum Museum zeigen? Können Sie mir bitte den Weg zum Museum zeigen? Können Sie mir bitte den Weg zum Museum zeigen? Expected response, gehen Sie geradeaus, dann die zweite Straße rechts. Das Museum ist auf der linken Seite. Scenario number 3, you're on Hauptstraße and need to find the post office. Ask, Entschuldigung, wo ist die Post? Entschuldigung, wo ist die Post? Expected response would be, biegen Sie rechts ab und gehen Sie geradeaus. Die Post ist gegenüber der Bank. Biegen Sie rechts ab und gehen Sie geradeaus. Die Post ist gegenüber der Bank. Practice these scenarios with a partner, taking turns, asking for and giving directions. Remember to use appropriate gestures when given directions. Review, and we'll see you in the next module.